I want to ask you, man, because like I say about anything, whenever you have to water your plant in order for it to grow. So, what are things that you would suggest people to put in their bodies, or what are things that you put in your body in order to keep your plant fresh and make sure it grows?
Honestly, man, look, I honestly, you should try to eat as best you can. But I'm 33. Look, man, I've been around a lot of people, a lot of different people, a lot of different backgrounds. I've seen people eat like trash and they have locks to their fucking feet. So I would say for the purpose of hair, I don't know if I know how much that matters. I don't know, you know, that's hard to say. I would say yes, obviously you want to take care of your, I would say that though the most important thing is how you keep it moisturized, how you take care of your scalp, like how you keep your hair clean. If you do those things, and I don't want people to watch this and say that a healthy diet is not important.
Yeah.
But again, we've all seen people who don't eat the best and they have long hair.
Yeah.
Eating correctly helps, but I don't know if it helps. I don't know how much it helps in the arena of growing healthy hair. So I would say that have a good hair care. Make sure your hair is clean. Make sure it's moisturized. Those things more so keep your hair, growing and keep it on to gain in length.
So I gotta hear you say it. You just brought it up, and we gotta separate everybody from the myth. Is it true that clean hair grows faster?
Yes. I've heard the myth that people tell people that dirty don't do nothing to your hair because dirty hair locks faster. For one, let's just use some common sense for the people who may come across this video. Let's say I was growing my hair. I'm growing my hair like this, right? Let's say I started off right in my early stages with dirty hair.
Yeah.
That dirt doesn't disappear. It goes here. All these ends, it's trapped in here. So you don't want that. Your dreadlocks, and I tell people this, dreadlocks will become like a filter. You think of any kind of filter. The filter is to cipher out as much dirt as possible. It's not going to get all the dirt, but as much as possible. So when and this is the dirty truth behind dreadlocks, when you wash your hair, that if you have any dandruff, any dry scalp, all of that stuff, because you have dreadlocks, because you ain't got a haircut and all that straight hair, when you wash that stuff out, sometimes it filters it. Your filter catches it.
Yeah.
So right. So so you don't want to have, you want to keep this right. You want to keep this as clean as possible. So when it's filtering, you're not filtering a bunch of, because all the dead skin cells, all the, dandruff, all that stuff, you want to, that's going to get caught in the filter because it's dreadlocks. Like, it's not going to trickle down into some, on like a hair strand,
Yeah.
even somebody with a loose natural, that's a loose natural, have a loose natural curl pattern. When they wash their hair, all of that stuff, it you know what I'm saying? It filters down and they're able to, rid of it more easily. You got dreadlocks, that's not your reality.
Yeah.
So you have to keep this clean. This is what I say. This is most important. Your scalp is most important with dreadlocks. People, this doesn't matter to me. When I wash my hair, I don't care about this. I don't wash this. The only time I wash this is when I'm doing an ACV soak. Because what the ACV soak does is, right, you dip your hair, you do the apple cider vinegar rinse. And what that does is, it creates a chemical reaction. And what that does is pull all the any dirt you may have in here from over the years or months, that pull that out. But on average, when I hop in the shower, or I do a lot of water hose washing these days, because the water hose, what it does is I get to put more pressure on this part when I do wash this
Mm,
part, and it filters the shampoo down. So
okay.
what I do is I focus on my scalp, man. You focus on your scalp, and then you'll be fine with everything else.
So, Johnny, I got one more huge question for you, because you're also blessed with a lot of knowledge of the locks, and I like the fact that you're focusing on the scalp, because what a lot of people, where they make their mistake is they focus on the locks instead of the scalp, because if those holes are clogged, there ain't no hair growing right through those locks. And a lot of people don't understand
Right.
that, and I'm glad that you brought that up about focusing on the scalp. The biggest thing that I want to ask you right now is, if you were to give somebody some advice about locks and what style of locks to grow or why to grow them, what type of advice would you give them, and what style would you lead them to, if someone asks you, hey, what type of locks should I grow?
What's your personality? It's like buying a dog, right? I'm a dog enthusiast. You want to get a dog that matches your personality. If you're a low energy person, you don't want to get a border collie or a dog that's high energy, right? You want to get something that matches you. What matches you? You want to get dreadlocks. What matches you? Look, a lot of people, and I have a YouTube channel, and a lot of people struggle with freeform locks for various reasons. They struggle because it ain't you. That ain't your
Yeah.
personality. You got to get locks that what matches your personality. You like, look, man, you just like it's hair in general. What you like? You like to change up. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a clean, crisp, the clean, crisp look. Steve Harvey edge up. That's what you going to vibe to.
Yeah.
If you know you're like a person like me, where like this, I have this because not because you know it matches my personality. It's something that when I did see it, I said, yo, I want it not because I see somebody with it. They clicked it in me, but I said, does it match? Like, is this me? See, a lot of times people feel like I want to try freeform locks because they like the idea. They like the idea of having big dreadlocks, right? Somebody might, like if you were enamored with my hair. They might see my hair and be like, damn, man, I want hair like him.
Yeah.
But can you do? Can you go? Are you willing to go through with, all of the things that you're going to get? Because you get hair like this, you're going to get some kind of pushback. You're going to get a lot of it, whether it be from family members, friends, relationships, or whatever. So I would tell people, get a type of locks that match your personality. Not some. Don't try to do something, and it's okay though to try something. You know what you say? I want to try my hand at freeform locks. So you might actually try to get it. It may not work for you. That's okay. Get something that matches your personality, that represents your personality, that represents you. So that's what I would tell somebody.
Man, I love that, man. Hey, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna make sure y'all got Brother Johnny's Instagram information and YouTube channel. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on there. Go follow his
Definitely.
content. Y'all go follow him on Instagram. Hey, blessed with knowledge, man. Mr. Johnny, man, thank you so much, man, for taking the time out of your day to come speak with me, man. I know I've been hitting you up, man. I had to get you on here, man. I was like, man, I got to get Samson on here. I got to get Samson. So, hey, man, I really appreciate you, man. And one thing that I want to say, man, stay the way you are, man. I love it, man. It's so free, and maybe you're not that far from me, man. I'm in Texas, you in Louisiana. We at the bottom of the map, so
Oh yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe one day, man, I can link up with you, man, and get with you on this chess, man. I don't meet very many chess players, man. I would definitely like that.
I was actually, I was actually thinking about coming there because there was a place that they built a little community center. Well, a little place that they renovated, let's say,
Mhm.
to be a little chess spot in the third ward over there. I was thinking about coming over there one day and just going down the chess scene and playing with those guys. Man, I like to play with the people. You know what I mean? Play with the everyday people, man. So you might see me sooner than you think.
Okay, man. Hey, if you ever in this way, man, make sure you shoot me a message, man, or whatever, man, and we'll link up definitely, man. We'll talk about life chess and whatever else you want, man. You're free anytime to come on whenever you want to, man. Hey, thank you so much, brother Johnny.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, have a good one, man. Hey, we out.
Yep.